For his fourth symphony, Beethoven goes down a few notches in the key from E flat major in the third symphony now to B flat major. The one word I would choose for this symphony, namely love. And that might at first sound a bit banal, but as a matter of fact, love was a big problem for Beethoven through his whole life. He never really got that thing about love. And it's not because he didn't try, because there were several women that he was either openly or secretly in love with. And I think that he creates this slow, mysterious movement in order to explore or make a statement about this concept, strange concept of love, which is mysterious to him. Why does it never work for me? The second movement is one of the most intimate, beautiful movements that Beethoven has ever composed, in my opinion. But it's beautiful in a way where it feels almost like a love letter. At this time, Beethoven, he was more or less secretly in love with a lady called Therese von Brunswick. And the famous conductor Carlos Kleiber, he had this theory that this beginning was actually a dedication to her using her name. Therese, 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 Therese. Because then the accompaniment changes to dun dun dun, dun dun dun. So Therese, Therese, von Brunswick, von Brunswick, von Brunswick. So almost a coded message. And it goes very well in hand when we come further into that movement, because there is a few places where the music almost completely stops. And a single clarinet just fantasizes almost. And I always imagine that this is Beethoven looking at the sky, and he's imagining that he is sitting on a bench looking at the beautiful night sky with his beloved. But then quickly after that, each time this comes, it's broken again. So it's obviously something where he says, no, it was just fantasy. It was just fantasy. And in many ways, I feel it's very touching, very moving, and also quite disturbing, because you realize how unsuccessful he was in his life when it comes to love. But because it's Beethoven, something unexpected happens. So in the last movement, we simply go into almost a machine. It's what you would call almost a perpetuum mobile. It simply starts with the strings they play, and they continue like that for 5 minutes. So how to end that? Do you just let it go? Or will you again be very Beethoven? Of course, he's very Beethoven. So he does the unexpected. He turns that into almost a tenth of the speed, gives it to the violins. Those exact notes, just very slow. And then the bassoon almost looks to the violins and says, that was funny, let me try that. And then the whole orchestra burst out. Bam, 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 bam. That's the end of the symphony.